Okay, it is March. Oh shit! I almost killed myself. It is March 31st, and I'm alive. And we're gonna do a little pepper update. Boom! Look at that. Look at that. Now it was hard to tell on like the 23rd, but you give it a week and we're booming. We're booming. We haven't been booming in years, dude. Booming. From what it was pre-liquid nutrients to what it is now, I guess it's pretty visibly clear what's going on here. It is interesting to note that this one is still a little yellow, which was the indicator we were thinking that was nitrogen deficiency, and it should stay yellow. We'll eventually pluck it off and give this thing a little trim on the bottom. But man, look at that. Let's turn down the light a little bit. So this is light on minimum. This is light on maximum. So you just kind of get a different feel for what it looks like. Those are sunflower seeds. Those are cool. They're going to go on the ground. Those things get really tall, like multiple feet tall. But they're not peppers, so I'm not supposed to be talking about them. Little peppers down there, I switched them all into red cups. They're doing good. I'm not going to open the tent today, or the dome, but they're sitting in a little humidity dome. They got a little bit more humidity than the rest of the boys in the tent. And the current temperature is 24 degrees Celsius with a 48% humidity. It is a bit cold and overcast today. This has been up to, it's been up to like 33, especially in the heat of the day. And if the fan is off, this one's still a little bit thin. It's okay. We got that flower that's about to drop right there. No worries. I think the nitrogen did cause some flower drop. We've got, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flower drops. No peppers yet. I thought I was going to get one off one of these things, but it didn't happen. It's okay, though. See this right here? That's going to drop. And there it goes. So they really shouldn't be forming peppers yet. They're a little young and small to be focusing on peppers, so I'm okay with the flower drop. But eventually we want some peppers. Eventually we want to try to get some stuff. Pretty cool. Crazy density out of nowhere. And that's the update. Look at that. Progress is so addictive. I feel like progress is very addictive to human beings. Not addictive, but like humans are so obsessed with progress and this idea of more and more. And so when I see stuff like this, it kind of I feel like that triggers that one. So I'm gonna have to go in here and trim some of this stuff so it doesn't like boom boom like block the light and give it a little pull. You can also do it some low stress training like they do with marijuana, as you take a little rope and you yank it down, and that kind of helps develop a canopy. But you also want to trim like this type of leaf right here. It's just going to go in and block other leaves, so you might as well trim it before it gets massive and becomes like a big shading problem. And that's the update. Again, it's March 29th. Okay, so I'm done kind of tying it. I only put on 4 ties apparently. I thought it was 3, but it was 4, and that's what it looks like now. It's just kind of opening up the canopy a little bit, getting sunlight to the inner leaf nodes or whatever you call them. Like this one right here, it would be kind of just jutting in. So we're going to try to widen this thing up. And it might not even be necessary because these things get bushy as hell already. This thing looks pretty cool, but super barren underneath. Really kind of sad underneath. And then this one I gave a nice little trim. I trimmed off that much, but that'll thicken up in there. It'll be a dense jungle. Everything else looks pretty cool. Those things are doing well. Kind of misted those today. Just misted those, watered all that stuff. Those are sunflowers. They're popping up, but again, they're not peppers, so very nice. Good morning. Quick update. It is, God, I don't even know what day it is. I believe it's April 15th, 13th or 14th or 15th. And I'm super sleepy.
but we got some small peppers there. We got some large peppers here. This is what it currently looks like. You'll notice that a lot of those leaves are kind of drooping down here. It's definitely a sign that the thing needs water. It's also very light. If you can, they're a little awkward, but if you can pick up a 5-gallon with one hand, it probably needs water. This guy's looking good, beefy. Got a little flower drop right there. Cool underneath the canopy. And so this one was just watered with a light nutrient solution, as was this one, not too long ago. Haven't watered it since then. And today I'm going to water them again. And I'm just going to give them water. So 1 watering nutrient solution, 1 watering just plain water. And that's just to not overjuice it, because it is possible to overjuice your plants. Now, why I'm circling here is just to get a good view, but also to spot that guy. The first pepper of 2025. There he is. Let's clean you up a little bit for the camera. There he is.